Factz presents 12 principles most people take a lifetime to learn. There are instances when we notice that we are repeating the same behavior patterns or routines over and over again. Mistakes over and over again. Because of this, guiding principles in life are quite significant. They serve as a reminder that we do not need to come up with novel solutions for each and every problem that we come across or circumstance. In point of fact, they are fundamental components of what it is to be human. Nonetheless, we frequently fail to pay them the attention they need until it is too late to give them the attention they deserve. In this video, we'll discuss some of these fundamental ideas that serve as the foundation for more complex structures inside your own personal existence. They will help you establish a foundation for success in all aspects of your life. First and foremost, changing your attitude will change everything. Your outlook on life, as well as the way you choose to live in it, is a direct reflection of how you view the world. Everything from what you say and do to the likelihood of success associated with the actions you take. If you have a pessimistic outlook, the events that occur in your life will be defined by the characteristics of adversity, setbacks, losses, and settling for mediocrity. On the other hand, if you maintain an optimistic outlook, you'll find that more opportunities present themselves in your life. Prosperity, as well as contentment. Because your life is a representation of your views, it is essential to make intelligent decisions in this area. The second rule is that nothing worthwhile is ever simple. It is not difficult to obtain work, but it is challenging to find work that pays well. In a similar vein, it's not hard to find someone you like or even fall in love with, but it does require effort to commit to that person. A significant amount of extra work is required to construct a connection that will last. When it comes to reaching your full potential, there is no easy way around hard work and dedication. There are definitely going to be instances when it looks like chance played a part in your accomplishment too. But people who put their faith in chance are certain to be let down. After all, doing nothing but sitting around and wishing for positive events to take place won't make something better in a positive direction. The third point is that actions speak more clearly than words. You have almost certainly encountered this expression in the past. Although it is not difficult to grasp, it is a principle that is frequently disregarded. It's possible that someone will tell you they love you or care about you when they don't really feel any of those things, doing everything it takes to show how much they care or how much they adore. They may even say these things without giving any consideration to what they are saying. They just speak without thinking, say them because they have the impression that they ought to. But regardless of what someone says, if their actions don't mirror those words, then it doesn't matter what they say. Their statements carry absolutely no weight whatsoever. If you want people to take you seriously and give you their trust, the activities that you take need to reflect that, to be consistent with what you've been saying. The fourth mistake is putting things off, which will always lead to failure. The use of time is a limited resource, and one of the most inefficient ways to squander it is to put things off until later. Procrastination is a form of lost productivity since it increases the likelihood that the delayed task will not be completed as much as you would be capable of achieving if you would simply stop procrastinating and get started. Those activities will have to be carried out at some point in time anyway. Why not just get things done right now? It is possible that once you get started on anything and light that initial spark, it will no longer appear to be daunting. If you ignite the fire that's already within you, you'll be shocked at how much more effective and productive you are. Will the course of life take? The fifth lesson is that life won't always give you what you want. It's simple to fall into the trap of believing that life is about the accumulation of all the things that may be attained. But the truth is that it requires making a number of concessions and giving up certain things. Because you can't have everything, you have to choose what's most important to you and let other things go. Are the ones that matter the most to you. This would appear to be common sense. Yet there are a lot of people that go through life completely oblivious to everything around them. Priorities and little limitations on what they demand from others in terms of what they anticipate from them. It is essential that you have a firm grasp on this idea since it enables you to gain perspective on the situation and assists you in making sound decisions. To be aware of the possibility that certain things are beyond of grasp, at least for the time being. When one keeps this in mind, it is much simpler to make the necessary sacrifices in order to accomplish those goals. Those are most important. 6. Just because you're feeling down about a choice you made doesn't mean you made the incorrect one. There are some circumstances in which we are not in control of the situation, despite how much we may wish to believe differently, being compelled to make choices that may leave us feeling depressed and even guilty about our actions. However, this does not imply that the decisions in question were poor ones. In point of fact, The decisions that require the most self-control are frequently the ones that must be made. Whenever you are faced with a significant choice, such as quitting your job, moving to a new nation, or ending a significant relationship, whether it's moving to a new city, changing careers, or starting a family, there are bound to be a lot of feelings involved. However, these emotions are only fleeting, and they should not impede you from progressing and making decisions. Alternative paths to take in life. The 7th point is that a good reputation is more expensive than money. If money is misplaced, it may be replaced, but a damaged reputation might never be restored. Others will show respect for a person who has built up a positive reputation in their community. Because of their admirable characteristics and achievements, others look up to them and strive to emulate their success. Achievements. On the other hand, the opposite is also true. A person who has a poor reputation does not garner much consideration or respect from others. Developing and upholding a positive reputation may require work on your part, but the investment will be worthwhile in the long run. The 8th rule is that lessons will keep repeating themselves until you have learned them. The journey through life is one of education, and each lesson will be presented to you multiple times until you master it. This can be challenging due to the fact that our minds are frequently engaged by issues, challenges, and other annoyances. However, our emotions let us know when we should take what we've learned from a particular experience and apply it to new circumstances. When anything leaves you feeling frustrated or disappointed, it reveals a flaw in either your thinking or your behavior, unacceptable behavior that must be changed. Learn from these emotional responses by recognizing the lessons they have to teach you. This is what you need to accomplish. Provide in order to prevent it from happening once more. The 9th rule is that every issue may be resolved in some way. If you are completely at a loss as to how you are going to extricate yourself from the predicament you find yourself in right now, permit me to reassure you that there is always a way out of any situation. It's only waiting to be found by you, and the first thing to do in order to discover a solution is to stop concentrating on what the issue is currently causing to you. Instead, you should realize that the only reason your problems are issues is because of the way they affect you. Life right now. And there's no reason they have to continue living that way forever if they don't want to. When you finally wrap your head around this idea, you'll notice that things take on a lot more positive tone. Suddenly, it's not as difficult as it was before. Instead, presents itself as a task, and perhaps even a source of inspiration. Not only should you focus on locating solutions, but you should also make an effort to incorporate them into your everyday life routine, in order to make adjusting to change second nature. The 10th and final point is that you are your own worst enemy. Through the practice of contemplation, one can develop the capacity to see oneself in a transparent and dispassionate light, as well as self-reflection. It provides you with the ability to create informed choices regarding your life and assist you in comprehending what influences your actions and choices. Once you come to the realization that your thoughts are uniquely yours, it will be much simpler for you to assume command. Employ them to your advantage rather than letting them stand in the way of your success. Taking charge of your own life is the only way to properly change yourself because it is the only thing under your power. By first overcoming any and all of the internal conflict, doubt, and lack of confidence that may have been there, that prevents you from reaching your goals successfully. You'll never realize how valuable your health is until you have to fight for it. This is life lesson no. 11. When we are confronted with some form of illness, we frequently don't understand the significance of our health until after the fact, or an illness. It's unfortunate that individuals wait until there's a problem or a crisis before making a decision to make a change their habits of daily living and make their health a top priority. However, here's the thing, if you don't take care of yourself today, you can't expect to be healthy in the future. If you value your health, you have no choice but to make it a top priority in your life. The 12th rule is that nothing is permanent. Both happiness and sadness are inevitable aspects of living a life full of ups and downs. Because change is the only thing that is guaranteed to occur, you shouldn't cling to something over which you have no say over. When unexpected difficulties arise in one's life, it can be difficult to retain an optimistic and grateful attitude for what you already own, and it is far too simple to concentrate on all that is going wrong. However, rather than ruminating on the unfavorable aspects of the situation, you should remind yourself that nothing is permanent, remains unchanged throughout all time. Even the worst of circumstances can't last forever. If they do not terminate on their own, all that is required of you is to make a small adjustment. Even the best things in life eventually come to an end, so you shouldn't take anything for granted. Take advantage of every day since you can never be sure what the next one may bring. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.